a bizarre-looking monster with the appearance of a clown whose white fingers drip with red drops of mana. Tales of the Bogie have been handed down and are traditionally used by parents to warn children that bad kids get kidnapped by onus. They are said to appear before selfish and misbehaving children. When assaulting men, they have a zany attitude and behave as though they are clowns, about to begin a performance, and treat their prey as their customer. Being smooth talkers with exaggerated gestures, all of the words uttered from their mouth will somehow be provocative and alluring. And those who hear their opening remarks will be filled with a premonition that something fun or dreadful is about to begin. And then, after filling a man with fear and anticipation, they begin their performance by stroking his penis with their white hands in a seemingly fun manner, mounting him and making their body dance smoothly on top of him. Should their prey helplessly ejaculate from this, they will be hooting and tooting, heaping mountains of praise upon him in the most exaggerated fashion, like it's the biggest deal. Their essence milking is not violent, and above all else, they aim to give their prey a fun and pleasurable ejaculation. But men assaulted by them will nevertheless most often be stricken by terrible fear while still wanting it at the same time, resulting in a state of extreme confusion. This is because they have the power to inflame and expose human emotions. That is to say, in their presence, anyone would openly express his feelings like a child. So when they scare their prey by saying, "I'm gonna eat ya," even if it's contrived like a storybook villain, of course children, but even adults too, will get so terrified that they'll look ready to burst into tears. On the one hand, because of this power, their clownish appearance and essence milking needlessly arouse more fear. But on the other hand, at a glance, it feels like one is being made fun of based on how they act during ejaculation, which fills their prey with a strong sense of affirmation, causing him to seek more. When the performance is finished, their prey is released, but regardless of whether he wants it or not, the frequency and extremity of their performances will increase day by day. Eventually, he'll even start dreaming of her. While they are terrifying to their prey, they become like absolute beings that provide affirmation and joy. Once the prey has lost his backbone from the joy of being affirmed by such a being. Just like how a child would entrust his body and heart to his mother who is absolute to him, he'll pour his heart out when questioned, and when she cajoles him by whispering, "If you'll be a good boy, next time we'll do even funner things," he'll desperately try to abide by her words. In this way, their prey is reformed into honest, good boys. What's more, the children they acknowledge as prey are not the same as children according to human values. Looks and actual age have absolutely nothing to do with it. Due to their power, even a major scoundrel of advanced age leading a band of rogues would be little more than a child, who will serve as prey to them. In actuality, they appear before children who have no parents to correct their misbehavior, children whose parents won't even correct them, and adult men who can no longer reflect on their own conduct. They never snatch kids from the kind of good parents who tell their kids the story. If they happen to appear before a man who wasn't a bad person in this first place, then they'll act like a clown with their goal purely being to entertain their partner. And they can even be seen amusing children with ordinary tricks. If a good man expresses fondness towards a bogie and she is desired, she will offer herself up gleefully and become a devoted spouse who will exhaust every effort to pleasurably amuse her husband as his personal jester. However, there is no end to the lengths they will go to in their attempts to amuse their husband. Moreover, they have spiteful personalities. So they will hardly ever express their devotion by simply doing as their husband tells them. Living with a bogie means that one's days will be bursting with unpredictable surprises and extraordinary pleasure.